Hi and welcome to this short video of yoga exercises to improve your horse's walk. Every work session starts out with a period of walk on long rein. I often put a rug over the horse's back to keep them warm while we do this slow work. After a few minutes I pick up the reins to develop a half-long neck length, halfway between the medium walk frame and the stretch you would show for a free walk in a test. From there I can start to develop the yoga exercises. The first one is riding small circles, encouraging her to stretch all the way from her tail to the bit, along the outside of her body while she bends around my inside leg and follows the curved line of the circle. I want her to be able to change bend really fluently as we change the rein. This shows her developing greater suppleness. Next I start riding gentle leg yields across the width of the school. First I turn her onto the diagonal line, put the marker between her ears, and then I change the flexion, and then I push the hip over across so she becomes more or less parallel to the other long side and into the leg yield. I allow her to stretch down through her top line if she wants. It's not that important how much crossing of the hind legs we achieve, but more important that they actively step under the middle of the belly and she travels diagonally across the school. The idea is not to create a test perfect leg yield, but to ride it in such a way that it makes the horse more supple and engages their core muscles. As the inside hind leg steps forward and diagonally under her belly, it creates engagement, activates her abdominal muscles into a sort of crunch, and lifts her back, making her more supple behind the saddle. The next exercise is large moving turns on the forehand. The idea is that the horse keeps stepping through in a rhythmical walk as she moves her back end around her shoulders. I want her to cross her hind legs over, but like in the leg yields, the degree of crossing isn't the most important part. I want to feel her flexing and lifting her back just behind the saddle. All these exercises need to be repeated on both reins to be really effective. I give her a little straight line long rein break between each repetition. The icing on the cake of the yoga work are the working walk pirouettes. She moves her shoulders around her back end while still rhythmically stepping in the walk and keeping the bend in the direction she is turning. This compresses her body as she steps into the bend, her hind legs getting closer to her front legs. You can see the lift through her back behind the saddle and the curling under of her hips. Building the yoga exercises into your horse's work really develops the horse's elasticity and core strength. Here you can see Darcy stretching out across the arena in a really lovely extended walk. I hope you've enjoyed this. A huge thank you to my sponsors for their invaluable support. Check out my next video where I show you how to do big dressage plats.